What was the title of that video?
We are the victims.
So just before we pull that up, do you guys consider yourselves to be victims of Walter?
Yes.
So he victimized you?
Yes.
How?
I don't feel quite victim, but I do feel like I was played.
Well, you said we, so the title of the video is We Are the Victims. So, I mean, you were both in the video, so I would assume that means that...
We both and other girls.
Other women too?
Other women,
Victims of what precisely? A crime?
I wouldn't say a crime, but emotionally damaged.
Emotionally
damaged.
Emotional abuse?
For me, yes.
Was he just like dating all of you guys? Like
he was dating like different women, but he kind of made me like his main girl. But
well,
at the same time,
when you say he was emotional abuse, what specifically?
When he found out I'm pregnant, instead of standing up and wipe it up, he told his partner, making allegations about me, pull up some fake videos about me, saying I'm escort.
Well,
calling me a whore, call his baby mother a whore.
But hold on, I mean,
obviously,
didn't you
all this internet attacked that caused me emotional damage.
Did you do that before or after you leaked the...
After.
It was after.
After.
Well, so do you think it's emotionally abusive to leak private phone calls?
You mean me?
For example, let's say Walter had recorded a private conversation that you and him had that was of a private and delicate nature.
Yeah.
And he leaked that. Would you feel that that would be abusive?
I wouldn't like that. But,
you wouldn't like it.
But I wouldn't. I also wouldn't treat anybody like that. So
okay. Look, we can.
Okay,
look, it may certainly be the case that Walter wasn't perfect in this.
Wasn't pregnant. Perfect. That's not a good word. Like he's worse than that. Wasn't
well, I mean,
perfect.
did you know that? I mean, for example, his podcast, he does sort of.
I didn't know.
But he is a bit up. Well, one, you said that you would not object to a man sleeping with other women, even if you're in a relationship with them.
Yeah, that's because I'm realistic, and also we human build this laws and this restrictions for our generation, for people, for human being. But before, when we were back in thousands of years ago, we didn't have these rules. Guys like could sleeping with different women just to produce babies. Okay, so human nature, we don't just sleep with one person. I'm just being realistically. If my husband or my boyfriend respect me and always being honest with me, I'm fine. Just don't bring me disease. That's what I told him. But instead, he could tell me the truth, but he lied to me. I don't sleep with other women. I'm solid. I already made up my mind. And then when I told him I'm pregnant, he told me I need to get 4 other girls tested. So my mind was bloated. I was like, what the hell is going on?
Wait, so if you're like, I'm trying to figure out what the goal was and all of it. Did you just wanted him to be your baby's father?
I would,
because you said you didn't care about marriage. So it's like if everything else, like him sleeping around with other girls or whatever, if that doesn't matter to you, like, then I don't. Like, how are you guys saying like you got played?
I was hoping that he could just treat me nicely instead of just tell me go ahead and get a pill. Like, if he could just like say, "Baby, I'm gonna get you through this. I'll go to the hospital with you." Any of that, but he didn't.
But
say
I mean,
any of that.
they do sort of hold themselves out to be these kind of playboy characters. I mean, they have a segment on Womanizer Wednesdays. Walter claims to have had a body count of over 1,000. He says he slept with over 1,000 women. I mean, you must have known to some degree that he was probably involved with other women.
Well, I know he's a playboy. Like he's
okay. You knew that.
I knew that, but I didn't know that he has bad character. Playing boy and bad character is different. Okay, I didn't know he's evil like that, and I don't pay attention about.
Evil is a strong word.
I don't pay attention about.
Do you think he's evil?
Yes.
Why?
Because of the way
like
he
what?
treated her.
Just what specifically did he do that was evil?
Made me pregnant, and not taking accountability.
That wouldn't make him evil.
I
Just-
mean, not for you, but for women. We actually carrying a baby. We actually had to get an abortion.
Well, you consented to the sex, correct?
Yes, I did,
Okay.
but
I
I
don't know if
didn't
that makes me
consent.
evil.
Have sex, nothing in me. I didn't. Okay,
didn't
and men
what?
controls that. Men controls their behavior while having sex, and
How
we
come you're
cannot.
on birth control?
We cannot control if a man's gonna come inside of us, or we cannot control that.
Well, but I mean, you had sex with him multiple times, I'm assuming.
Yes, because
And he was coming inside of you every single time.
because I wanted to have the kids. I also
Right.
wanted to have the kids.
Right, but so, I mean, it's not like you were saying, please don't do this, please don't come inside of me.
Oh, I didn't say
You were
that.
fine with it.
Yeah, I was fine. And my future
Okay.
told me you're gonna get pregnant on March, which it happened.
Well, I think that's typically how children happen, the guys.
I don't know. Like my future literally told me last year you're gonna be pregnant. I was
Wait, your
hoping
fortune teller?
Yeah, my fortune teller.
Was it like a palm reading, or what are we?
I don't know. Someone from China.
Like a
I believe in
fortune
that.
cookie?
No.
You will be pregnant.
No,
Do we have any fortune cookies in the studio? Let's see what she's going to get today.
Wait,
Okay.
so he knew you wanted to get pregnant?
He knew it, and I was
well, it
taking
seems
all
like
those.
they were planning.
I
to
was
have a
taking the
child.
supplements, and
Your
that
take
stuff.
was it prenatal?
Prenatal.
Yeah,
You're taking prenatal
I
supplements.
take that, and I quit drinking, stuff like that. I really sincere wanted to have the baby.
Did he want to have the kid?
I mean, he didn't say oh, I really want the kid, but by his behavior and action,
If he didn't want to have the kid, he wouldn't have.
I asked him many
I don't
times.
think. Well, I think genuinely.
I think
he
he-
didn't want to have a kid.
I think
Yeah,
he
that's-
didn't
but
want
he
the
also
kid,
enjoyed
Nutting in
blasting
you.
Yeah,
inside.
that's what I'm
but
saying.
why
I
didn't
don't-
tell me? I asked him 100 times at least.
That's just how
Why
guys
do you
are.
do
Guys
that?
are just gonna, if a guy gets to hit it raw, they're gonna. Why would he pull out?
I mean, I
then
wouldn't.
he should know that.
if they're not on birth
then he should
control.
know that their partner is gonna get pregnant, or he didn't care if she just go ahead get an abortion. That doesn't affect him.
Have you-
Because
have
that's
you
very.
ever-
It's a damage for women.
Prior to Walter, have you ever had?
No, never,
Never. Okay.
never.
It's just.
Um,
I think it's just
so
important for
going-
women to choose who they're having sex with without a condom, because we should already know we're gonna get pregnant and everything. But if he's already.
As I said, I didn't mind. I was in love.
Sure.